does get him killed onto Fetish. And wow, Markov finds a shot. They're just catching him as they come in. And again, Nico from on high gets the shot. Headshot peaks. And there you go. Right back into it.
How is Nico this good? He's got the triple kill already, and it's Markov alone in a 1-on-2 with 30 seconds on the clock. Astana had absolutely got the upper hand in that rush into the bomb site. They were doing fantastically, and all of a sudden it gets taken away with a quick 3 kills in return now. Bomb, he can pick it up here, but if he goes down, there's someone waiting. If he stays up here, he's going to have to deal with death from above in the form of Nico.
He drops it down the vent. Look at that. He's going for the flash down there. Going to try and delay Sivnix as best he can. Is he going to get it? Yes, he can. He gets it in the nick of time. The desperation plant.
Nico got that kill as well and makes it a quad for himself and the defuse. He's, he's looking to keep Sivnix at the bottom.
He's 13-2 right now, Nico. 13-2. Yeah. That is a terrific scoreline right now for an Opera as well. And Device still sitting. We're seeing a lot from Nico here, but Device 15-6 his score. He is doing a terrific job as well. A lot of people stepping up. I mean, it's actually coming down to Sipnix, but Sipnix, unfortunately for him, he may be low on the scoreboard, but he isn't seeing a lot of action either.
No, he isn't, and you have to wonder what happens when Sipnix starts ranking. Actually, remember Sipnix when he played back on Fnatic with Freeze and Modi and other people too. He was very good at this map, so I think you're right. He's been seeing less action. Once the action starts coming his way in the ramp room, yeah, bad things could happen to Astana. Outside, they're going to push with the AKs again, and Nico's here. He will get flashed a little bit, doesn't get the shot, but Dupree is there to help him and gets one before he drops to Angel. 1-for-1 trade.
1-for-1 trade right back, but Nico sails a nade in and finds it. Again, Astana, man, they are stubborn. They do not care if Nico's out here. They're going to push down, and they do manage to get into secret. But Device, he's waiting. Hey, what a shot coming around the corner, though. Angel, perfectly done there. Clears things up and brings it down to a 3-on-3.
Yeah, that was a dirty headshot coming out there. But Angel, you can't just rely on him to carry everything here. It's a 2-on-3 situation. Bomb is going to go down. Dosha planting. Angel covering from the window room. And Dosha, he's just covering the vents here. Let's see. They're buying a little bit. I mean, they're a little bit slow to get in here, Copenhagen Wolves. They're checking all the angles, and once they realize they're inside, they might just get it. Dosha gets the first kill, 2-on-2. Nico comes in with a shot. It's a double kill for him, but Angel spots him, and the bomb is ticking away. It's on them. They need to go for it. Fake defusing is Sipnix. Angel spraying, but no, it's not going to happen. That was one of those moments, again, where Astana should have won it. They should have been able to clinch that round, and they couldn't. And now instead, it's going to be 11 for 2 here. And the first half is drawing it close. I mean, they're running out of time.
That was a very slick nade, but that was very well played by Copenhagen Wolves again. Getting the information. First man dies. They adjust. Nico's waiting with the op, picks him off from the back of sight, and then they find out where the other guy is, up in window, and then they adjust again, just pick him off, waiting. It's just very fine play here from Copenhagen Wolves. You can tell that they are confident here, and with an 11-2 scoreline. I mean, who wouldn't be? This is a terrific start here for Copenhagen Wolves versus one of the favorites to get so far in the tournament. I mean, Astana Dragon's one of the top 3 in the world right now, and there's no doubt about it.
I'd be surprised if they didn't make it, really, really far. At least past the round of 8 here. It's going to be a quick double kill in favor of Copenhagen Wolves. Device is running around the smoke, not seeing a single thing, but it doesn't matter. Fetish and Nico pick up the slag, and it's Angel alone in a 1-on-4. He does finally take down Device, and maybe goes for a second one, but it won't happen. They just get killed left and right. Nico coming in with another double kill, and he's now taking the lead on the scoreboard, 17-0-2. What the hell is going on?
How often is it we see that? 17-2.
And look at him. Look at him. He's right in front here. He's closest to the camera, and he looks unfazed.
That's a stone-faced killer right there, man. He is not messing around. And this was just funny. Device was like Benny Hill, going around the corner. I mean, yeah, guys.
The fact is that there is still the opportunity. We're in the 15th round, by the way. It's the last one of the first half. There is still the opportunity that Astana could maybe take this final round, take the pistol round, and then just make a full comeback. We've seen that on Nuke time and again. So I do not count Astana out here, but it is it's an uphill battle.
Device, man. Look at this guy. He's picked up a Negev. No shame. No shame.
No. Oh, this is fantastic. Yes, Device, please.
If they come out Squeak, if they go through Hut and Squeak, they're going to be very sad. They're going to be running face first into a Negev, and that's not every day we see that, ladies and gents.
Sivnix might see some action soon, so the question is he ready for it now that it finally happens? He gets the kill. He has a Molotov as well. Great early shot there coming in, and that's Adrian going down right now. 12 for 2 scoreline, and time is running out for Astana Dragons. Fetch is pushing in, waiting as the smoke disappears, and if it does, are they going to be looking the right way right now? Astana, he runs right past them, but Nico picks up a kill outside. Sivnix still alive here, and this is smart. Falls back.
Falls back. Exactly right. The longer he stays alive, the better this looks for Copenhagen Wolves. He just needs to buy time for his teammates to react. And we have the 3 members for Astana Dragons. They are on ramp. They're trying to spray through those doors. But this is still a 4-on-3 situation, and Sipnix, he's playing this so well, man. He is just completely denying it, running time off the clock.
Look at it, Device is sneaking up from behind with the negative. You know, run, you fought a negative. There's no being sneaky. Just go for it. This is ridiculous. Dupree's going to go down. Sipnix still holding down here, but the push is going to come in. Look at him trying to play the ninja with the largest machine gun in the game. That is really silly.
His teammates are dying around him, man. There's 10 seconds left on the clock.
Why? Why, Device?
We need to see it. We need to see it. Do it, do it, do it. Go on. Yeah, boy, there's the headshot. Get the second one, please.
It must happen. Surely it's possible. It's actually disgustingly accurate, but he will go down. What a play. Device confirming that the negative is indeed not a rifle you want to buy in a competitive match. 12-3 though, and a little bit of a troll at the end of Device. Well, Semler, could this come back to bite them? I'm not kidding. One round, it could be enough.
You think they threw it with the negative? You think they actually gave it up? I mean, they may be feeling the pressure right now.
The thing
is how they have to switch things up. I mean, but they only need 4 rounds on the CT half here, Copenhagen Wolves.
The thing is, buying the negative like this is I mean, obviously it's a bit of trolling, but it tells us that they have psychologically a huge surplus at this point. They feel so confident, they feel so ready, they feel like they've already won. And in any game, not just in Counter-Strike, but really in any game, Dota, StarCraft, League of Legends, whatever you play, in any sport probably, once you get into that frame of mind that you feel like you've already won, that's when the biggest upset happens, always. It's always the biggest combat that happens when you start feeling like, you know, we got this, it's already done, you know, we just need a few more rounds and that's it. If Astana Dragons win this pistol round, Copenhagen Wolves could be in for a really bad second half. You know, I'd be careful if I was them.
I mean, you realize they have a hell of a long journey through, and it just needs a couple good strats out of Copenhagen Wolves. Yeah. I'm thinking it's the other way around. This is like BM from them. Or not BM necessarily, but you know, a bit of a pushing buttons, letting Astana Dragons know, we're not scared of you. We've got 12-3. That's all we need really, and this is how confident it could go both ways. That's the thing.
It could be.
It could just be them being like, no, this is how it's going to be right now.
I don't see them breaking Astana Dragons psychologically. I think that's something you could do to a team that was younger and less experienced. Maybe you could buy a negative and really say, lol, we've already won. But I don't think it's
just going to piss them off.
Yeah, I think it's going to piss them off more than anything. They're Russian and Ukrainian as well, so
yeah, Angel will become the demon.
Yeah, don't mess with them. Definitely not. Well, we've got 4 seconds until the round is live once again. Second half coming up. This is the winners match in Group D, and we're here with the Global Offensive Steel Series Championship for DreamHack Winter 2013. Welcome to the stream. Oh my God, this second half, I mean, this pistol round is everything right now.
It is, and I'm really curious to see what Copenhagen Wolves are going to go for. If they're going to just go for the train strat and just try and run them down through on the defense.
That'd be good.
They could overwhelm Yard. There's a whole host of options here available to Copenhagen Wolves, and for now it looks like a bit of a slow strat. In fact, they're kind of spreading out.
Yeah, but 4 body armors and only grenades on Fetish, the in-game leader, is a big tell as well that they are probably going to, maybe they're waiting a little bit, but once they go, they're probably not going to stop. It's really going to be, a train issue we're talking about here. Adrian might be caught in an awkward position. Smoke goes off as well to try and get them through, but Angel with a good headshot there, and there's the one from Adrian. Very good kills outside.
This is actually getting shut down here. Adrian's still alive. This is costing them time. Copenhagen Wolves cannot get bogged down because this has allowed the rotation to come through. Doja, we see him getting ready at the bottom of his secret, so now that option is taken away from Copenhagen Wolves. They need to take Adrian out, but he's still here. Finally, the flank comes in from Fetish. He gets tired of the shenanigans. But Markov in the meantime, I mean, it's just such a back and forth at this point. But Copenhagen Wolves, they had the smoke, they blocked them off. I'm wondering if they shouldn't have just run. They should have just barreled down secret and gotten into lowers before Astana could have done any real damage.
Yeah, I mean, Astana had a good setup outside to deal with the push that was coming out from the Danish team here. And right now it's a 2-on-3 situation. So really, it should be Astana's round, but they are taking their time to finish it off. There's the shot from Markelov. Well, he's going to pick up the double kill, so it's all on Device with the dual elites with only 25 seconds. That seems like an insurmountable task at this point.
Yeah, Angel finds him in the end with his omniscience, and well, the bomb was down here as well, so Astana Dragons, all they had to do was just sit on it, and Device didn't really have any options available to him. It's go and pick up the bomb or kill 3 guys.
So, I mean, that's the first part of the sort of the prophecy, or the first really premise fulfilled here. Winning the pistol round, now they just need to keep going. Copenhagen Wolves, they're buying some P250s, and a deagle as well, but that's pretty much it. So no body armor buy or anything, even though they didn't get the bomb plant, but they might still go for a 3rd round buy nonetheless.
They could. I'm wondering, why not go for just like the aggressive plant strat? Like what we saw from Astana Dragons, where they just overwhelmed upper and then Got that plant. Look at this. They're going straight down Vincent. There we go. Picture perfect play. They're going to get right down onto lower, and they should be able to get the plant in time. Sipnix is going for it, and he does get the bomb down, and that's exactly what Copenhagen Wolves needed to do. Now they have the opportunity to catch the guys rotating in, but they've already got the job done. Any more damage dealt is gravy on top.
I mean, this is a party right now for Copenhagen Wolves.
What a shot, Sipnix!
Gets one more. Nico finally going to go down, and Sipnix, can he get a second one? No, not quite, but Angel was alone there in a one-on-one and down to 26 HP. What a brutal round from the Copenhagen Wolves here, and that was down to the last second, wasn't it?
That was so close, Nico. That was so close. One more shot could have sealed it, and that would have been the upset. Astana Dragons talk about a way to clip their wings, to break their backs. That would have been it right there.
And obviously a buy coming out now. I mean, Astana Dragons, if they lose this round, they have nothing at all. Looking at the scoreboard, they are low on economy. Well, Copenhagen Wolves is so, but they have the AKs and everything else, exactly what they need. There we see Nico's fantastic P250 shots coming out.
Yeah, Nico's on fire right now for Copenhagen Wolves. This is massive, right? And now, well, is the opportunity for him to shine again. AK, with that aim of his, he can wreak havoc here.
Yeah, hasn't tried to save for the AWP, just wants to, and they want to shut down Astana really early on, but Angel standing in their way. Good shot return there from Dupree. It's a one-for-one trade here early on. A lot of time still on the clock for the Danish team to try and make something happen.
And the focus out on Yard again, Copenhagen Wolves. You know, what a headshot again onto Kucher. As soon as he shows himself around that smoke, instant reaction from Dupree, picks him off, and now the man advantage goes Copenhagen Wolves' way. Markelov, we can see him waiting in mini and main.
And Adrian sneaking up here on the railing outside, and now he's exposed himself, and they come 3 people around the corner. Doshi gets a kill. Markelov is in a good corner here, takes down Fetish, and the bomb is dropped as well. 2-on-2 situation, and Dupree's right around that corner with no HP left. Markelov takes up the triple kill. Wonderful play from
yeah, what prediction as well. Checks the hut, finds it, perfect timing, and then expects the other guy out there. But the other thing is that Markelov, when he was about to go out from main, and he saw the shadow of the man on the main roof. Yeah. And he immediately stops, takes a step back, and just waits, because he knows what's up. He knows they're going to be dropping down.
Yeah.
That was very slick. Markelov, what a way to close that. And now, well, Copenhagen Wolves, we see them struggling. You know, after that first buy, they're going to go with straight P250s across the board and a flash on Fetish. And it's just going to be, can they get in there? Can they get an opening to overwhelm?
Well, with no plant or anything, they're really low on money right now, so it'd be important that they do, but Angel is ready to receive them and just takes down a lot of people. This grenade could be a double kill. There they go. Oh no, that should have definitely been it. And now it's a great eco round from Copenhagen Wolves. They get 2 kills in. That's exactly what they were hoping for. Astana Dragons, they're winning rounds right now, but they're only winning them with 2 or 3 people alive every time, and that does dig into their economy, slowly but surely. 12-7 is the scoreline right now, and if when we get back into the game, if we bring up the scoreboard, we'll have a really good idea about exactly what that looks like. 200 on Dosha, 200 Markelov, 1500 on Angel. This is a team continuously brought to the verge of ecoing, and that's what Copenhagen Wolves are looking for right now. That's probably why they keep buying so aggressively.
It's a real issue, and that's exactly right. That's a good point to make, because at this point, if Copenhagen Wolves can just win a round on Astana, they could force the save, force the eco problems here for Astana Dragons. And, well, one thing to point out here is that for the Dragons, Doja has got an op. Markelov, he just does not want to touch the sniper rifle, man. Kucher gets one, Doja gets one. When are we gonna see Markelov?
There's one shot outside, 1 for 2. Full-on trade now. Angel's still down here, gonna be able to take down Dupree, but he gets killed by Sipnix, and now it's back to a 2-on-3 situation. Great shot from Doja, and you're right, it's weird. Markelov, I mean, introduced by Thorin as well as the legendary 1.6 AWPer, not picking it up in this game at all.
He is avoiding it like the plague at this point. He wants to stick to 4A1. We've seen him do some good work, but there we go. Fetish catches him out, and now we turn this into a 1-on-2, and Doja, he's got the op. Can he channel his inner Nico? He knows they're both low, though, and does he want to mess about with the op? Does he want to just pull out the pistol? One good pistol shot could do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right now, the AWP is not the weapon he's looking for at all. He's going to try and get in here. He does not have a kit, so he needs to find them quickly. And Copenhagen Wolves are playing this exactly like they need to. Staying far away, making sure Doja has to find them in opposite sides of the bomb site. So it takes him a maximum amount of time to do it. He jumps down into Squeaky, but this round is done. There's no way Doja could do this, and he's going to run away with the AWP in any second. There's the Fetch is going to go down, but it doesn't matter. Sipnix is still too far away. It's going to be the round for Copenhagen Wolves, and this is what they were looking for in all those previous rounds where they took rifles off the rifle away from Astana Dragons. This is what it builds up to. Astana, are they going to go for a crazy buy? They probably will, because they don't want to eco.
Yeah, it seems like they want to just even it as well at this point, because they had one, they had a couple members there who had enough for a buy, or most of one, and Doja holding on to the op, and Anders, he's heard our prayers, man. He's listened. Markelov has got an op in his hands.
And that makes me happy. Right
Come
there.
on, man. We have to see some big shots now.
I mean, this is, you know, this feels like my childhood being replayed. Markelov with an AWP. We could get DSN back into the game, and then we could see some action as well. Dupree takes a shot there on Kucher. It's now a 1-for-1 trade, and Dupree keeps going, gets another one, and makes it a double kill. Fetch is picking off one as well. The Astana Dragons are being ripped apart right now. Angel, can he stop the massacre? He's really trying, but he only has a FAMAS, and that's not the best weapon to do that with. Sipney's going to take him down. It's Markelov in a 1-on-3. Semler, this could be the round.
This is the moment. His time to shine, and it looks like he's going to go for it as well. The smoke is just about to clear. The perfect timing for him, and he's already checking all the angles, making sure that he won't get caught by surprise, but they figured it out. Shots going out from Nico, and that is going to be that. End of story. Markelov can't even get a shot off before he gets taken out of the fight. And Copenhagen Wolves, this whole time, they've been inching closer to the win. 14-7 the score. They are 2 rounds away from now netting first seed in the group.
But even more importantly than that, Astana Dragons are ecoing now, and they have next to no money, which means even, I mean, if they win this round, it's great. And they bought 4 grenades, so I'm wondering if they're going to try and grenade outside and just hope that Copenhagen Wolves go for it. And I think they are going to go for the outside grenade trap, but they're not hitting anyone, so it doesn't even matter. 4 grenades landing out there, 3 grenades, so, I mean, you know, that's the Hail Mary, but it doesn't work out.
And Device gets the headshot on Angel on ramp. That's going to weaken the defense here. There's 1 man left. He instantly goes down. Device is murderous right now. Adriel comes back. Adriel and Sipnix, but it's just this exchange, and it's a downward spiral here. Although Adrian again with the headshot. He's going to get another one, but the flank comes in to save the day. Copenhagen Wolves live with 2 members left alive, and they have more than enough money to get the job done in this potential final round here. But nice shot, Adrian. I mean, Device, he recognizes it.
I mean, that was a great eco round from Astana Dragons, no question about it. But they're not looking for great eco rounds anymore. They needed to win that round and prevent Copenhagen Wolves from getting this 15th round, because now Astana Dragons need to take 8 rounds in a row without making a single mistake. And you know, the equipment they have, nearly nothing, almost no grenades, FAMASs and stuff like that. It's not good enough.
It is not. The round before as well, you know, Copenhagen Wolves, they didn't fall for the nade pick, and now there we go. Dupree again going to work, clearing up ramp. Doja has had no luck at all. He is just getting nipped at every turn, and they actually work their way down ramp as well.
Yeah, Fetches gets 1. There's the grenade from Sipnix taking down Markelov. It's 5-on-2, and Astana Dragons might have to play in the consolidation match because it's 5-on-1 and only Kucher left, and he is definitely about to go down. What a performance from the Danish team. Probably considered the underdog as compared to Astana Dragons, but maybe not on this map. And it ends. Dupree with a triple kill. Nico and Dupree top fragging with 24 kills each. What a performance. And look at them. They don't even look super excited, but they look content. That was that must have been a real relief for them.
That must have been it. And at that point, it just seemed like confidence, and it seemed like they were just so confident they were going to get it. They were like, yes, this is the natural order of things.
Yeah.
We had this win, and this is how it was going to end. There was never a doubt, a shadow of a doubt in their minds at that point once they got past that first half. But congratulations to Copenhagen Wolves. I mean, netting first seed, so important, especially when there's so much money on the line. You want the easiest matchup in the next matches to follow.
You have to imagine that if it had turned out the other way, if it had been Copenhagen Wolves starting on the terrorist side and Astana on the counter-terrorist side, things could have looked very different, but it didn't turn out that way, and that's kind of how Nuke is as a map. Glad we finally get to see that map. And,
honestly,
and
surprised.
Refreshing. And actually, for the tournament point of view here, it's pretty cool that Astana end up maybe second in the group here, because the brackets turn out very different then.
No, they do. And we can have some very odd matchups.
Yeah.
I mean, what, Nip Astana?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that map, and oh, we're not quite ready yet, so we'll keep talking for a little bit.
We're going to get to chat a little bit longer, man. But
yeah, remember,
Nico, man, I have to say, we have to give props to Nico, though.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
A lot of those rounds came down to his fantastic opping. I mean, 3 kills. Just he made it look easy.
Him and Dupree really stepping it up massively.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And also Fetish, of course, with his tactical aspect, doing wonders. Remember, guys, to go on social media as well. Hashtag DHW13. And, you know, get all your friends involved. Right now, we're kind of making at least global offensive history when it comes to Counter-Strike viewership. So you guys are really tuning in and stepping it up, and that is fantastic. This is it's the dawn of a new day for this game, and it's all on you guys. So
big thanks to tuning in and enjoying this tournament with us, guys. And well, the night is not over. It is very far from it. We have so much good Counter-Strike to look forward to. It really is the opportunity. You know, get your friends to tune in with you. Hashtag DHW13 and hashtag CSGO. Get the word spreading on Twitter if you use it, and everywhere else.
And, you know, we still got one more match here in Group D, the consolidation match.
Yep.
And then we got the round of 8 also coming up tonight, which will be best of 3 games between, obviously, the people who've moved on from either group. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, this tournament has really proved to be pretty much everything we'd hoped for, I think. Great quality coming out of the games. It's very, very cool. And what are you saying? Who moved on?
We're going to have another, well, CIS versus Dane matchup.
Really?
Seems, according to the results here, I'm checking the groups right now, and it looks like
Reason beat SK 16-3.
It looks like Reason beat SK Gaming.
16-3 on Inferno?
No way. There's no
What?
way. Okay, well, that's what happened, really? We have Corey. Corey's like nodding his head, going, yes, yes. SK are out of the tournament.
I did not see that coming at all. I mean, Reason, the Danish lineup that waited for the BYOC, featuring Colon, MSL, SMF, Exer, and Lomme. And Colon probably the main driving force of that team in very many ways. What a crazy performance from that team. And SK, that means they go out of the tournament here at the group stage.
No, that's fantastic. And this is a team that actually fought their way through the BYOC. We have to mention that as well. A team that fought their way through the BYOC, which went on to ridiculous hours last night. They probably got like 3-4 hours sleep, and they still managed to be one of the best teams in the world. So we're actually going to throw it over to the analysis desk now. Have a quick word from Thorn and Scoots.
This is PSL back at the DreamHack SteelSeries CSGO Championship studio, and we've just had what must be considered somewhat of an upset. The Wolves, they slayed the Dragons 16-11 on Nuke. Scoots, what happened?
The tide has turned. Yeah, I mean, we're all tied up on our predictions. I should just have picked everything he picks, and then I could always be a winner. You know, they CT-sided map, but
they started CT.
Trying to come back from a 12-3 is maybe just a little too much.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, you even said they don't like Nuke, they don't play Nuke, and it showed, you know.
Duncan, what did you think about the level of play that Astana showed on Nuke? You touched upon it before going into the match. You even asked the question, why are they picking Nuke, or why are we even playing Nuke?
The thing is, it's not that it's crazy from the perspective of the opponent, because it's not like their opponent is some beasts like Nip on Nuke. They're just decent on Nuke. But it's the fact that Astana themselves always veer away from it. And that, like I said, they got crushed by Very Games one time. And so I felt like they were picking a weaker map. But that's why I said maybe it would be close, because I thought, oh, maybe they have something special planned or whatever. But yeah, as we saw, Astana never really were in the game. Very impressive play by some of the Copenhagen Wolves, but Nico was really good. I mean, on that eco, they almost won on the second half. That was bananas. But yeah, great stuff.
I'm being told now that we're going to be able to chat with Nico himself down at the tournament floor. Hi, Nico. Congratulations on moving forward in the tournament.
Thank you. Hey.
How was that game for you?
That was great individual performance, you could say.
Does it surprise you they would let you play Nuke? That they would pick it? Because I've heard that they don't like Nuke, they don't play Nuke.
We weren't really sure what map they would choose to go with, but we were kind of excited to play Nuke against them, because we kind of knew how they would play. We have played them before, and so yeah, Nuke was a good map for us.
You were playing really well in that game. We all remember you from Western Wolves. You were considered like the star of that team, but Western Wolves eventually fell apart in the middle of the year. What do you think your role is in Copenhagen Wolves? If Copenhagen Wolves is going to win this tournament, what does Nico have to do?
I just have to AWP. I have to play my own style. Like in Copenhagen Wolves, I got to do what I wanted to do, and it's kind of the same here. Of course, we have the basic rules, like the tactics, what smoke do I have to throw and stuff, but basically I just have to be in my game and help my teammates out, and yeah, that's what I have to do.
Obviously a huge victory for you guys. If my math's correct, this means that you're moving on to the round of 8, where you'll face Very Games from France. How do you see yourself matching up against that team?
Well, we've seen here at DreamHack they have had some problems. So I think we have our chances are as good as against any team, because right now it's only the best of the best left, and we just have to bring our A game, and I think we have a really good chance against them.
How confident are you in your ability to win a match in the best out of 3 maps format that we're moving on to now? Because the group stage is best out of 1 map.
Yeah, you could say it was lucky with the best of 1, but I don't think it was lucky against Astana and not against who did we play before?
SK?
SK, yeah. And I don't think it will be a problem winning a best of 3. I think we have the individual performance and the tactics for it. So I think our chances are good.
I have a quick overall map question.
Yeah?
You just played the first nuke we've seen all weekend, and we've seen a whole lot of Inferno. It's basically global Inferno nowadays. Why are all the pro teams not wanting to play nuke these days and everyone picking Inferno?
I'm not sure, but I would say nuke is very CT-sided. If you get to start CT, as we did, we went ahead 12-3, and it's very hard to come back from that. I would guess that was it, but I'm not really sure.
All right, Nico, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you later on in the round of 8.
Thank you.
All right, Thorin, as they move on, we touched upon it, they are now facing Very Games, whereas Astana Dragons, they now have to face Recent Gaming and possibly elimination.
Sure.
What do you think is going to happen in the match between Astana Dragons and Recent Gaming?
The possibility is there they can be eliminated. Reason Gaming have a couple of players, EXR, Colon. They can be good, but I think Astana Dragons, when they're not playing on Nuke, the quality is just going to shine through. They've got too many pieces that are just too powerful. The dangerous thing about teams full of star players is, in theory, the whole tactical game can fall apart and they can brute force it through with just skill. So as long as some of the stars show up, I don't see how it can be matched by the guys from Reason.
All right, we're going to take a look at one of the highlight clips.
Sure. Here's a few clips. Let's watch the first one here. So already 12-5 for Copenhagen Wolves. Markelov using a Colt here, actually. We didn't really see AWPing from him until the end of the game. I mean, something I can maybe touch on while you're seeing this great action is that the interesting thing about Markelov is that he was one of the best AWPers in 1.6, but he would also, towards the end, he said he got bored of being known only as an AWPer, which to me is kind of crazy. That's like, oh, you're known as the guy who only sleeps with like supermodels who are 6 feet and they're blondes. And he's like, I really want some short, bookish kind of. Yeah, so anyway, watch another clip. And so he doesn't go up sometimes. His other members do, and I think sometimes he should do it. Remember this? It was later in the game. This was on a round where you can see just pistols. And they really shouldn't have even had a chance in that scenario. Do we have another clip? Okay, I think... okay, so I'll just set this special clip up, okay? Because, when players play, we have the player cams there. A lot of the Scandinavian players, they're kind of reserved. They don't really show a lot of emotion when they win. I like kind of a fiery kind of a player.
I don't know where you're going with this, bro.
I like the kind of intensity, the kind of like dedication to the game that comes out when they win, and they really want to show it all. So I've got a clip of like a young up-and-coming player, and he won a match. So let's see what happened.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, okay. So someone's won a match here.
Wait.
No, this is normal.
What
just
girl?
hug.
Is that a girl?
No,
Counter-Strike player?
yeah.
Who is that with the long hair?
Just hugs, They've won a match. That's normal. It's normal to hug. Yeah, okay. Shake hands. You go and you shake it. That's polite. Just be polite. The Chinese fans, they're thinking. The Westerners, they're rather, what's going on here? Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
That's quite unprofessional.
She took her shirt off.
Oh dear Lord. Wow. Well, there we go then. Yeah. Any thoughts on that, BSL?
All right, nicely done. Thought it was going to be something against me. Nicely done.
I was sort of afraid of that, but the story behind that clip was that we were in a really tough group against WNV, which you remember were the world's best team, and SK. And someone asked me at the press conference before that match, so BSL, what are you going to do if you beat SK? Because we're a Norwegian team, we're famous for losing to SK and NIP and all of those types of teams.
Oh, actually, I've got another clip as well.
Oh, great.
Because, we were talking about players who used to play, and we want to see how good were they, the skills. So do we have another clip for us? Another clip to examine? And I want to go deep in analysis on this one, okay? Do we have it? Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, look at this.
Pistol, look at the skills. Look at there. AWPing. Through the wall. Wow, crazy. Just crazy action. Using the Glock. Well, kind of missing a lot here, but eventually he does get, he spams.
The other guy's
no one
missing
uses
more.
the burst. Who uses that,
Look at this high quality game.
Yeah, this is some very high quality footage here, guys.
Wow.
Good advert for this TV here. Okay, more AWPing, yeah. Look at this.
Nice.
Never heard of any of these players. More action, yeah.
Oh,
Crazy action,
man.
yeah.
I should have never stopped playing.
No,
That's what I get
yeah,
from this.
You should be down there.